Hello, Aries. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Tarot Grand Lux by Ciro Marchetti. Website on the top is usgamesinc.com. Feel free to freeze frame and check that out if you're interested. Supportive Oracle cards, Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. The website on the back here is rockpoolpublishing.com.au, A as an apple, U as an umbrella. Feel free to freeze frame and check that out if you are so interested. Okay. And K. What do we have for Aries? That's a little spicy. Okay. Okay. You know, I really don't like that card, but that's interesting. Okay, let's just get into it. You've been ignoring something. Okay. Mostly because it's kind of like, I don't feel like there's anything I could do with it. At least, nothing I can do with it that I actually want to happen. And I am for sure not going to put my effort into something just to make it work out to somebody else's advantage that I don't even like. Okay, that makes sense. That totally makes sense. I would totally be there with you on that. I'm not going to work to somebody else's benefit, especially if I don't even like them. Like, come on. Nowhere near, not going to do it to my detriment. No, not going to do it. So I feel like I've just kind of been ignoring it. Whoever this person is, it feels like it's a person, could be a situation. Work is easily possible, family, possibly friends, whatever it is. I feel like, I just try to stay away from it. I'm here for this purpose, not for that purpose. So I'm doing my best just to stay away from it. You are not happy with it, though. So that's interesting. I mean, Aries usually speaks their mind. So if you're holding it back, there's a good reason for it. There's a real good reason for it. Seven of Cups and the Hermit card reversed. Other people seem to be talking with nothing behind. It's like people are just talking and it's like just gibberish almost. Just kind of like they might think they make sense, but you're listening and you're like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, you don't make any sense, dude. Like, why are you even talking? It's one of those. Like, you're listening to these people like, why? Why are you even speaking? Like, stop it. They make no sense. It could be even one of those things where people are like, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do the other thing. Meanwhile, you've known them for a while, and you're like, you always say things are going to happen, and nothing happens, ever happens, so I don't even get involved in it anymore. And I feel like that kind of might be part of this. Like, people say they're going to do stuff that they never do, or they try to rope people into doing these things, and they want other people to do their part of the situation. It's kind of like, people are like, I'm going to make this great big dinner. It's going to be great. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. I'm going to have this. I'm going to have that. Meanwhile, they try to rope in everybody else to do the whole thing for them, as if they're the coordinator and for their great idea. And everybody else does the work, and they enjoy the benefit. You're like, I'm not here for that. I am not here for that. This card's at the top, and I think this is heavily influencing me on this situation. You got the Devil card with the acceptance. You've accepted that you don't like this person. I feel like that's where this is. It's not funny, but it's funny. Especially if it's like a family member, because it's kind of like they're just there. They're just there. That's just how that is. Or a work situation where this person may be there, but I'm here for the job, and I just don't like them, and that's just how it is. It's just how it is. You're trying to do your best, though. You're trying to, like, I'm not going to let this one person spoil the situation. I'm not going to let this one person spoil the whole thing. There's too much here that I do value. There's too much here that is for me that I'm not going to let this person ruin that for me. Even though when they do speak, you're like, ugh. It's kind of like, oh, they're speaking. Ugh. Like, I hate it. I know that's dramatic, but I feel like it's like on the inside, that's kind of how it feels. Like, ugh, they're speaking again. I hate it. I hate it all. Um, what's coming in here with the center? Oh, is somebody else saying something? Somebody is coming into the situation. I think there's a new addition. You might be amused with this. Maybe. 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 It's kind of making me laugh already. Eight of Cups reversed. Which makes me feel like this person doesn't have any history to this situation. That's not the history card. But like the normal up, right side up for the Eight of Cups is like going from one good situation to maybe a better situation. But this is telling me this person doesn't have any history to this connection. So they're a good addition. I feel like this person is a good addition. It's just there's no reference to where they came from, something like that. And then the Strength card is coming in hidden. It's not upside down. It's not right side up. It's kind of like this person is a lot stronger than people realize. So this is very interesting. Somebody who comes in very peaceful. Kind of seems harmless. They're very strong though on the inside, just people don't know it. This is somebody who hides their strength, but they have it when they need it. And they're immediately starting to absorb the situation, but it's very much talk ye little, listen ye much. I feel like that's how they operate. They don't speak a lot, especially in the beginning, but they listen, they listen. They pay attention. This is somebody who doesn't just wait for somebody to speak. They watch what they do, how they treat people, the way they say things, the way they stay out of things, that whole thing. They watch how the whole situation plays out. They're watching everything. They absorb a lot. Are you going to like this person? Possible. Eight of Cups or the Devil? Not at first. Not at first, but with the Eight of Cups coming in and the Devil, I feel like your first impression is no. That may change. Because I'm getting like the Devil is going to get released. And I feel like at first you're thinking this person's buying into this ridiculousness. Especially because they don't come in, and they don't seem super strong. You're not really seeing much from them. I don't feel like in the beginning you don't see a reason to like them. I don't think you have anything against them, so I'm not like saying you're against them right off the bat. I'm not saying that. But you're not seeing any reason to like them either. So it's kind of like, oh, and I feel like they buddy up with the person you don't like. And you're kind of like, well, if that's what you like, then I'm not thinking I'm going to like you. Again, I don't see you being against them, but you're not really impressed to start with. I think that's going to change, though. I think you're going to... I keep feeling like you're going to like them, so... Give it time. The literal card is patience. Give this time. Give it an opportunity. This person is conservative about showing how they feel. They don't show their poker hand very easily. They listen a lot. They don't talk a lot, especially in the beginning. Four of Cups in question. The Devil card again, but this time in question. That Devil card is just like all over this thing. All over it. When this person understands what's going on, they speak volumes with their actions. I don't think that they do a lot of verbal calling people out. I don't think they do that. But I feel like they're the type that, like, how do I explain this? Like, if they support somebody with a certain dietary need, or like say somebody in this group is a vegan, and other people, maybe there's people in this group that they poo-poo that just for argument's sake. This person supports that. One of the ways they'll just show up at a potluck or whatever, and they'll bring 2 vegan dishes, like not just one but 2 vegan dishes. And they won't say anything about it, but if somebody asks, they'll be like, no, those are vegan. They'll say that, and then they'll just say, I just like those dishes, so I brought them. They taste good, but you don't like them? I think they taste good. They won't say why they brought the dishes, but they'll make an impact. They do more with action than with words. And I feel like this unexpected moment, I feel like that's going to kind of get your attention, like, oh. So I thought this person was just going along with the flow, but the people they buddy up with, for example, maybe the people they buddy up with are the ones who are poo-pooing the whole vegan idea, dietary need, all that. They poo-poo it. Then this person's like, I don't poo-poo it, so I'm going to show that I don't, and I'm going to bring 2 vegan dishes to show that I support that. And that's what they do. And I feel like you're kind of like, really? Really? Give it time. The truth comes out. The truth comes out, and not everybody's going to like the truth when it comes out, is what I'm getting there, the purity. I'm going to go on to the end here, because I'm curious how this is going to play out. And I've gone through all the rest of it. Well, I've been speaking to it, but this the whole new phase coming in is talking about this person coming in. So I've been looking at it. I'm also seeing you doing a lot of intellectual work, trying to understand how this person actually fits. So that's why I'm just going to show these cards, because I'm speaking to them, but I'm not showing the cards. So sorry about that. Oh, yeah, you like this one. You're not going to realize it until it gets a little bit farther down the line, because this person, they like to shake things up once in a while. I feel like they get other people going. You're going to be more connected with this person. This person, they only talk to people they actually like, and that's in the sense of like they only talk about things that matter to them, to people they actually like, and they're kind of private about that. This person, I feel like, is going to become more of your pal, more of your buddy, I don't know, more of a friend, more of a connection. But they're going to be like, they won't talk, like if there's a lot of people around, they won't talk about things that are important to them. But if it's like you and them, maybe you, them, and one other person they actually trust, they'll be more open, they'll be more forthcoming about what they really think and how they really feel. But they're not one to go out there on display to let everybody know their opinions. And I got the attraction card on here too. I feel like you are going to really like this person is what I'm getting. Once it gets down the road a little bit more, you are going to like them a lot more than you expect. You give it some time to really show itself. You're going to be surprised. Are we good? All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.